This short video contains tips for responding to the essay prompt in the placement test. Responding to a prompt is not like answering a question. Never begin with yes or no. The purpose of a writing test is to see how well you can construct an organized essay, support a central idea, your opinion. The topics are usually broad so that people of different ages, diverse backgrounds, virtually everyone can respond. There's no right or wrong answer, only a better supported, more organized, and more clearly written opinion. Your first job is to narrow the focus of your essay. Figure out your opinion on the issue so you can make it into something you can write about confidently. Take, for example, if a writing prompt is, should uniforms be mandated in public schools? You could create a great essay that supports uniforms or a great essay that's against uniforms. The issue is how well you support your opinion. Once you know your position, the next step is to prepare a scratch outline so you know where you're headed before you even start writing your introduction. Just jot down a couple of ideas to support your position. These ideas will later become paragraphs. When you have a few supporting ideas, think of an opening. In your opening, the first paragraph or the introduction, you can be a little creative to draw the readers in. If you can't think of anything creative, don't worry. In a timed writing, your goal is simply to lead up to your thesis, your opinion. Try to make it the last sentence of the first paragraph and be direct. To repeat, do not forget to clearly state your opinion in a single sentence at the end of the first paragraph. This sentence is called the thesis and can give you, the reader, a hint of the organization of the rest of the paragraph. For example, for this topic about uniforms, I might begin by writing that many schools have recently chosen to adopt school uniforms, showing that I know that this is a current topic. Or maybe I'll begin by saying that when I went to school, we never wore uniforms. Whatever my introduction, I will lead up to my thesis. For example, I will state that although I never wore a uniform to school growing up, now as a mother, I believe uniforms are a better choice because they reduce social pressure, they're more economical, and they emphasize orderliness. After my introduction, I'll have a paragraph about my first idea in the thesis that uniforms reduce social pressure. I'll provide examples, perhaps from my own past, of how young people were bullied if they didn't have the kind of clothes the more popular students did. I'll try to show the reader, rather than just tell them, by giving real pictures of what people wore. Then I'll wrap up the paragraph referring back to my thesis about being a mother and being grateful that my children don't have to face the pressure to dress to impress, maybe recommending that all schools consider adopting uniforms. I'll continue to write my paragraphs on my other two supporting details using specific examples and details, and then I'll end my essay with a conclusion about how wonderful it looks to see my children all dressed in their uniforms and ready to learn. About 10 minutes before the time runs out, even if you're not finished writing the essay, stop. Go back and edit. It is more important to clean up the writing than to finish. Check to make sure that each of the sentences is a complete sentence, not a run-on or a fragment. Check to make sure the verbs are correct, and check the spelling as best as you can without a dictionary or spell checker. In a timed writing, some misspelled words are expected. You can even try to read your essay aloud in your mind to help you spot problems. When you're finished editing, if you have time, then go back and finish the essay if you haven't already. Remember, whatever you end up writing will be fine, because the essay will be used to put you in the class that you need to improve your writing, which is, after all, what you need to have happen. For more practice, you could try writing in a journal about the kinds of essays and issues that pop up in writing prompts: education, leadership, technology's impact. See if you can clearly organize your ideas into outlines and then into paragraphs. So take a deep breath. Plan your essay out before you begin. Write organized paragraphs with examples to support your ideas, and take the time to edit. Good luck.